Hello again. I'm Eric Sfiligoj, editor of CropLife magazine, here with Matt Hopkins, and welcome to another edition of Retail Week. This week, we're talking about a couple of road trips we've had recently. I know myself earlier this week was in Indianapolis visiting with the folks at Dow AgroSciences to find out all about their plans for the future. And one of the gentlemen I talked to was Brian Barker, the head of their seed group for Mycogen Seeds. And here are some comments from Brian talking about the future of that brand moving forward in the marketplace.
I mean, obviously the last 15 to 20 years has been very intense investment. It's been building all the capabilities, getting ourselves in the market, establishing our brands, getting technologies launched. So I think as you look forward, obviously you're going to see a whole continued pipeline and a very robust pipeline of technology coming out of both our seeds and crop protection. But in seeds, you're going to see new technology on soybeans, you're going to see new technology on corn, new technology in cotton, you're going to see genetics, you're going to see traits, and you're going to see a constant and continued flow of products and technology in the marketplace, which really is the lifeblood of your business, especially when you're looking at retailers, to be able to supply them that sustainable long-term pipeline of new products, next generation technologies that are combating and solving those challenges out there. So that's the thing that we're most excited about, is we've got to keep the new technology and the products rolling, which we're very excited about.
So anyhow, that's what Brian had to say about Mycogen Seeds and its future in the marketplace. And now, Matt, if you'd share with us a road trip you took recently as well in Ohio.
Thanks, Eric. As you know, nutrient stewardship continues to be a hot topic in the industry. Of course, a lot of that stems from the 4R program, which is using the right source with the right rate at the right time and in the right place. And more retailers are recognizing the importance of 4R nutrient stewardship and are becoming 4R certified. The program is going a long way into helping the industry sustain a farmland while reducing nutrient runoff from fertilizers and ultimately improving our water quality. Well, what's really nice about the 4Rs is that it's not just for retailers. Many farmers and nutrient suppliers are also recognizing the stewardship principles. And one in particular is Nachurs Alpine Solutions in Marion, Ohio. And last week, I had a chance to visit the liquid fertilizer company and learned how it has truly embraced the concept of 4Rs.
Yeah, the 4R initiative, really, I mean, if you go back to when Nachurs was in its infancy back in the late 1940s, the 4Rs were there. We just didn't recognize it because Nachurs was using the right source of product, high quality raw materials. We were applying them at the right rate. We always make our recommendations based off soil type if it's going in furrow, or crop stage if it's going foliar. And at the right time. I mean, there's no better time to put your fertility down in furrow than at planting. Put the fertilizer, precision applied with the seed, where the seed can use it as soon as it germinates. And then at the right place, and if you can put the fertilizer with the seed, that's the right place. You're going to get high efficiency, high utilization. And then also foliar applied would also be the right place, where you're making contact with that leafy vegetative surface where the plant can utilize it immediately. So Nature's story falls right in line with the 4Rs. Unfortunately, we just didn't recognize that way back when, and until really recently, when the whole industry has been really focused on the 4R initiative. We've really jumped on
it. As Jim mentioned in the interview, Nachurs has followed the principles of 4Rs for years, and even before it was developed into an industry-wide program. So it was nice to see nutrient stewardship goes beyond just retailers. It's something the whole industry is on board with, and you can also read more about Nachurs in an upcoming feature article in CropLife magazine.
Sounds great. Thanks, Matt. One other thing we should mention is some news that broke earlier this week when the World Health Organization, one of their groups, had put out a report that had labeled glyphosate as a possible carcinogenic, which basically puts it on par with anabolic steroids in that group's substances to watch out for. Obviously, Monsanto objects to that report and has asked for a retraction. This is an ongoing story that we will be following here at CropLife and in our sister publication, Farm Chemicals International. So be watching our website and this broadcast in the future, as well as print, to find out what ultimately happens from this debate. So thank you very much for joining us this week. We'll see you next week.